Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's good. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Houston's offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Ione. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here we go. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Burton. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up third and goal.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Military stun. Military set up.
Back to pass. It's Ione. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit.
15 on the field goal.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Creates a little room. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Back to pass on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Finds his tight end. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the D deny them on second and goal. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on third and goal from the 1. Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they? Sneaks it in.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a fourth down situation and held them so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burton. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cougars in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, it's Ione. Got his man in the middle. Fights off a defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, first down here.
Let's go, let's go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Burton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive player.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. The inside handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Finds a man on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's good. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. his QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still one. Here comes the Houston offense once again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Morris. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And the Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got an open man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback just flat and missed him. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He caught it! And he's in end zone. Down Houston.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. To the air. It's good. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it. Find some room. He's at the top. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
They go to the wide receiver screen. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Burton. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught behind the line, it's Morris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Going deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Ball that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's good. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Morris. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to pound it in. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Got his man on the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air, it's good. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he slips the 1st defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quick release by the QB. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Back to throw. It's Ione. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's got his man. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen for themselves on a critical third down.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Never a doubt. That will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to TCU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass, it's good. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game, and he completed over 70% of his throws.
Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Trying to take it back.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Memphis, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Power football with the run. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Gives it on the option. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. He's got him.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only 1 play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Dumps it to the back. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Linebackers showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This should be the last play of the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield, it's good. It's caught. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw on third down. That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field.
Oh, and they let a golden opportunity slip away. A chance to take the lead. Ball goes off the upright. Game's not over, but they're not going to get too many more chances like that.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And the Cougars have their offense in high gear. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Morris. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Ione. Pocket breaking down. Time to take a shot. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. Doing stuff like that, I'll keep trotting them out there.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying down the left side. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. To the air, it's good. Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
Houston, 33.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Houston offense comes onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Caught over the middle. It's Morris. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's De La Rosa. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He's got the back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 3rd and inches. Who can impose his will? Surging forward on the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But, Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. Breaks into the open.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
From the gun. Give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a man. It's good. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Memphis! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Makes the grab down the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw. It's Ione. Quickly complete. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
It's another first down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Working that left side now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Cougars headed quickly to the line. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened.